It's spring, time for cleaning, and today I had my pantry suffer a brutal reality. My pantry and I must have had the most serious pep talk it may ever experience. In my pantry's perspective, it's always in the mood for holding on to things. Almost like it's saying, bruh, I gotta hold on to these things, you know? For like a rainy day or something. And I'm like, it's April. Every day is a rainy day. Therefore, there's a meal on my website called Jerk Tofu Bowl. And this meal is that meal with almost all of the items replaced. And slightly different techniques. And I guess it's not really the same at all. Kinda. Although this meal was labored out of my pantry, I wanted to create another meal with a variation of springtime delights. Artichoke, spinach, pineapple. I wish I had some mango. Also, I don't know what it is with wild rice, but I associate it with spring. Maybe because of wildflowers? Not that they actually have anything to do with each other. We're starting this meal off with wild rice, but trying to hack a Jamaican style rice and peas that somehow my mom still cooks better than I do, although I use her recipe. Maybe it's just some mom stuff in there. If you haven't tried wild rice, it actually comes together really quickly in comparison to your brown or average white rice, and has a variety of rice grains. Once we get the rice started, everything else can be done in 15 minutes. About 3 to 5 minutes each item. The next thing we start is asparagus. I find most people, including myself, cut off way too much of the asparagus. If you start at the bottom of the asparagus and go up just about an inch, that should be enough to cut off. I kind of use my, these 3 increments here on your finger. I use the top one and I, put it over the asparagus, curl it back, and then that is certainly not the sound any knife should make. Depending on the thickness of your asparagus, a good 3 to 5 minutes should do the trick to get it fully cooked. I like to remove mine almost similar to my broccoli, where it has started to turn like a slight, almost neon green. My spinach is up next, and I would have preferred collard greens with the dish, but using what's in the pantry. The biggest concern I feel I always have with spinach is it's never seems like enough. For example, a few handfuls of spinach will literally go from Hulk when it's fresh to Bruce Banner in a matter of just minutes after being sauteed. And after the onions and red peppers, once we add in the chickpeas, we're really just heating it through. The sauce I chose out of my pantry was a jerk sauce, just to keep a theme with the meal I was prepping. But also, it's been in the pantry for I don't know. I probably should have checked the expiration date. But my point is, you could simply steer this meal from here to any direction with a variety of different pantry marinades. Barbecue, teriyaki, sweet chili. Have your pantry or your stomach guide you towards a solid usable sauce here. Wait, now that I think about that, have the expiration date guide you. Yeah, all this to say, if you haven't done your spring cleaning in your pantry yet, this was your pep talk to do so. Probably could have been more assertive. A similar meal to this one is linked in the description, or you can head over to my website, makeitdairyfree.com. If you want more pantry ideas or just some solid meals to cook, check out one of my other videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, believe in good. Peace.